soak, soak, soak.
To make something wet by leaving it in water for a while, so that it becomes soft or easier to work with. Here is a sample sentence for the word soak. The gardener made sure to soak the seeds in water overnight before planting them in the garden.
Soar, soar, soar.
This word means to rise high up into the air, often quickly and smoothly, like an animal or object that's flying. Here is a sample sentence. The eagle spread its wings and began to soar through the clear blue sky, its powerful wings beating effortlessly as it glided higher and higher.
Sober, sober, sober.
This word means being calm, clear-headed, and free from strong feelings or influences that can make you act strangely. Here's a sample sentence. After a night out drinking, she woke up feeling sober and refreshed. In this example, sober means being free from the effects of intoxication or alcohol.
Sociable, sociable, sociable.
This means being friendly and enjoying spending time with others, often making new friends easily. Here is a sample sentence. She was a sociable person who always made an effort to attend neighborhood gatherings and get-togethers, where she would effortlessly strike up conversations with strangers and make new friends. In this example, sociable means being friendly, outgoing, and enjoying the company of others.
Sociology, sociology, sociology.
This field of study looks at how people live together in groups, like families, communities, or countries. It tries to understand why people behave and think in certain ways when they're with others. Here is a sample sentence. The study of sociology helped me understand the complexities of social inequality and how it affects different communities. This sentence demonstrates the concept of sociology, which is the scientific study of human social behavior, relationships, and institutions.
Sock, sock, sock.
It's a type of clothing that covers the foot, usually made of soft material like fabric or cotton. Here is a sample sentence. She pulled on her favorite pair of socks before getting dressed for the day.
Soil, soil, soil.
It's the ground that plants grow in, made up of tiny particles like dirt and decaying things. Here is a sample sentence. The gardener carefully dug into the rich, dark soil to plant the new seedlings.
Solar, solar, solar.
This word refers to something related to the sun, like its energy or light. Here's a sample sentence. The solar panels on our roof generate enough electricity to power our entire house.
Soldier, soldier, soldier.
A person who fights or works to protect their country, often putting themselves in danger for others' safety. Here's a sample sentence. The brave soldier risked his life to save his comrades in the intense battle. This sentence demonstrates the word soldier as a noun, referring to an individual who serves in the military.
Soul, soul, soul.
This word refers to the bottom or underside of something, like a foot or a surface. Here is a sample sentence. The sole of my shoe was worn out from walking on the rough pavement. In this example, sole refers to the bottom part of the shoe.
Solely, solely, solely.
This word means something is done or exists because of one thing and nothing else. Here is a sample sentence using the word solely. She was solely responsible for planning her sister's surprise birthday party, and it turned out to be a huge success. In this example, solely means that she was the only person responsible for planning the party.
Solemn, solemn, solemn.
This word describes something that is serious, quiet, and respectful. It's often used to describe situations where people are being careful or thoughtful. Here is a sample sentence. The priest delivered a solemn eulogy at the funeral, his words filled with reverence and respect for the deceased. In this example, solemn describes the tone and atmosphere of the priest's speech, conveying a sense of gravity, seriousness, and dignity.
Solicitor, solicitor, solicitor.
This person is a lawyer who helps people with legal problems, but they don't go to court as often as some other types of lawyers. They usually work on cases that involve money or property. Here's a sample sentence. After consulting with her solicitor, she decided to drop the lawsuit and focus on finding a more amicable resolution.
Solidarity, solidarity, solidarity.
It's when people come together to support each other, especially during hard times or when someone is being treated unfairly. They stand up for what's right and help one another out. Here is a sample sentence. The protesters held hands and formed a human chain to show their solidarity with the workers on strike. In this example, solidarity refers to the feeling of unity and shared purpose among people who are working together towards a common goal.
Solitary, solitary, solitary.
This word means being alone, without others around you. Here is a sample sentence. The hiker enjoyed her solitary walk through the forest, taking time to appreciate the peaceful surroundings and listen to the birds singing in the trees. In this sentence, solitary means being alone or without companions. It's used to describe the state of being by oneself, often with a sense of quiet contemplation or enjoyment.
Solitude, solitude, solitude.
It's being alone, without other people around. Here is a sample sentence. After moving to a remote cabin in the woods, she found herself embracing the quiet solitude that surrounded her. This sentence illustrates how solitude can refer to a state of being alone or isolated, often with a sense of peacefulness and calm.
Solo, solo, solo.
This word means something or someone is doing an activity alone, without anyone else's help or presence. Here is a sample sentence. After years of playing in bands, she decided to go solo and release her own music. In this example, solo means performing or creating something on one's own, without others.
Solution, solution, solution.
It's something that makes a problem or issue go away, leaving everything okay again. Here is a sample sentence. The scientists spent years researching and finally found a solution to the complex environmental problem. In this example, solution refers to a plan or answer that solves a particular problem.
Solvent, solvent, solvent.
It's something that helps break down or dissolve other things, making them easier to mix with liquids or separate from each other. Here is a sample sentence. The chemist carefully selected a solvent that would dissolve the complex mixture without damaging its delicate molecular structure.
Somehow, somehow, somehow.
This word is used to describe something that happens or exists, but you're not quite sure how or why. It's like saying, I don't know exactly what happened, but... Here is a sample sentence. I'm not sure how I managed to finish the project on time, but somehow I just made it happen. In this example, somehow is used to indicate that something happened or was accomplished in an unexpected or mysterious way. It's often used to express surprise or amazement at one's own abilities or circumstances.